Hey everybody, it's your girl Bondy Blue, and I want you to check out Bondy's Boutique and get some of my merch, y'all. I've added some new things like my mermaid cups and the mermaid tees, and also the Shake Them Tits mugs. All right, you asked for it, and you got it. Check out Bondy's merch at Bondy's Boutique.
Hey everybody, what's up? I'm back. Okay, so it's kind of been a little drab over here with all of this Surviving R. Kelly shit. So the Bondy Blue Show, I'm going to keep it as light as possible. I want us to have a good time. I don't want all of this heavy shit, okay? So I've been accumulating some notes and I want to talk to you about a few things, okay? Are you ready? All right. All right, so let's talk about Christian Keys. Some of y'all who watch Tyler Perry plays and, you know, any black underground movies and television shows and shit like that might have heard of Christian Keys. Very beautiful African-American man, okay? Known as the heartthrob. Often on plays with no shirt. Often in movies with no shirt for no damn reason, okay? And recently he put out there that he wants gay men to stay out of his DMs. He feels as if he respects your choices, you should respect his choices. And his choices are not to wake up, look through his DMs, and see another grown man's meat. Okay? Now look, this brought up the conversation about how gay people, what the fuck is going on with the lighting? I forgot I had to pull this back because I needed some light. Okay? We're gonna cover that. Hopefully that helps. Yeah, I think that helped. Okay? Right, get this lighting together. All right. It brought up the conversation about how gay people can be cheeky sometimes, okay? And I'm bisexual, so I'm included in this. But gay people can be very fucking cheeky sometimes. Like, you want people to understand you and respect your views and respect who you want to be. But then when they ask you to stop coming on to them, then all of a sudden they homophobic and shit because they don't want to fuck a dude or they don't want to see another dude's dick. Like, I'm really gonna need for people to stop this shit. Like, really stop this shit, son. Just because somebody don't want to fuck you don't mean that they homophobic, okay? That mean that they are heterosexual, which is the definition of this shit, okay? Now, I know some people thought that he was gay because y'all think that every sexy man that's in a Tyler Perry play, if he not, or movie, is not Idris Elba, he probably gay. Okay, a lot of y'all do that. I don't do that. I don't subscribe to that bullshit. So I feel like people need to respect Christian Keys and how he feel, and keep your dicks out his DM. Keep, you know, you trying to get him out. Like, leave that man alone. Why is that so hard? Like, you know, why is that hard? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand, y'all. People work on my nerves. Moving along, y'all. Phaedra has a new man. Y'all, they really trying to get Phaedra back on Real Housewives of Atlanta. She is dating Tone Capone from WGCI. I love when these reality shows intermingle. Because if y'all know, Tone Capone was the one that let Charmaine from Black Ink Crew Chicago onto his radio show. That's how she, you know, had first got on. So yes, Phaedra and Tone Capone are a thing. And I'm happy for Phaedra. I think that Phaedra has a type. Okay, these light-skinned niggas, boy, you better watch out for them. Hopefully, at least Tone Capone got a real job and ain't out here stealing old folks' checks. Okay, so at least it's an upgrade. Congratulations, Phaedra. I still don't want to see you on Real Housewives. I know y'all like her and y'all had a good time with her and her twerking and all of that shit. But besides her being freaking frack with Portia and what that ended up turning into, I feel like Phaedra gave nothing after Apollo left the show. Gave nothing. Okay, absolutely nothing, and I was over it. Okay, over it. Moving along, y'all, Toni and Birdman have broken up. She put some little tweets out there and then deleted them, and then he put his over, and they deleted each other from their pages and all of that bullshit that you know you got to do when you break up with somebody. But we also found out that Toni Braxton owes the IRS again. What is it, $456,000 altogether for the state and federal governments, I believe. Y'all, what is wrong with Toni Braxton, y'all? Why can't she pay her taxes? Why can't she pay her bills? Why can't she, why? I don't understand, y'all. How many times is she gonna have to go bankrupt? How many times are you gonna have to owe these motherfuckers money? And another thing, the government is currently shut down right now, so government employees are not getting paid, and you're not gonna get your refunds on time, but they damn sure want you to pay your taxes on time. See what I'm talking about? Fucking government, cheeky bitches, okay? Y'all, that's just how I feel right now. I feel bad for all these people who work for the government. Y'all better call in. Fuck out of here. Okay, you ain't, I ain't working for free. Y'all can kiss my ass. That's called slavery, okay? Working for free is called slavery. We don't do that around here no more. Fuck out of here, okay? That's what I got to say about that. But Toni and Birdman, y'all, we knew that was gonna happen. They was on that, you know, oh, we getting married, oh, we love each other, oh, we getting married. Bitch, y'all are not getting married, okay? So Toni probably gonna end up being one of them women that start dating little young men just to get her back blown out every now and again. Or she gonna find some rich ass man that she really don't want to fuck and, you know, use him for his money. I think that's what she might have tried to do with Baby, but the shit didn't work out that way. Girl, I hope he was putting some money aside, but I think it's a goddamn shame for you to still be on the IRS money after at least 20 years of you having these types of issues. When are you gonna get it the fuck together, okay? I know you be sick and sometimes you can't do your shows. You need to get insurance for that shit, so you stop owing so many people money, girl. All right, y'all, let's talk about Tiffany Haddish. Tiffany Haddish bombed at a New Year's Eve show that she did. She was on stage drinking. It was real uncomfortable. I could barely get through the fucking clip, okay? But I just want to say about that I think it happens to a lot of people. A lot of different comedians came out and was like, oh, people always bomb. People bomb. And in the place that they were in, the theater was very hard for a comedian to connect in. It's very large, and normally, you know, a lot of the times those are better for musicians and stuff like that. Some people were saying, I forgot who it was, but somebody said that particular place, a lot of comedians bomb there because of the way the room is set up. And I believe that comedians, you know, usually do better in smaller enclosed settings. And plus, she was drunk. She had got fucked up the day before. She was partying a lot. We saw her on her Instagram looking tore up from the floor up, okay, like she sometimes does. And she did too much. She came out after and said it will never happen again. I personally don't think that Tiffany Haddish is that funny in stand-up. I think she's a really good actress. Like when she's funny in movies and shit, she's hilarious. But, you know, on stage, But like I said, I think a lot of comedians bomb. It's just that nowadays you motherfuckers have camera phones everywhere. That's why, you know, I think it's a good idea for a lot of them to not allow y'all to have y'all cell phones, because they be working out material when they do live shows. And how is it gonna work out if everybody's recording everything that they fucking do? Like, social media be killing a lot of the spark and a lot of the magic that goes on when people are allowed to, you know, practice their craft live. And as they work on it, then they're, you know, expose it to a larger group of people when it's all ready. You know what I'm saying? Moving on, y'all. So AJ Calloway, y'all remember AJ and Free from 106 in Park when we was growing up? Okay. And apparently, I didn't even know, they said 2 more women have accused him of sexual assault. One of the women, I forgot the lady name, y'all, just that quick. And I can't see my notes, so I ain't even gonna try to read it. But apparently, he likes to corner women in cars and pull his dick out and tell them to touch it. One lady said that she was fighting him for at least like 6 minutes in the backseat of a car, trying to keep him from, you know, getting under her skirt. She said, I was literally pushing my skirt down. Y'all, I did not know AJ was like that. I didn't know he was like that. Y'all, AJ out here trying to rape bitches. What is wrong with you niggas? Like, what is wrong with you niggas? Like, I don't understand. There is so much free giving up coonch out here. Why does everybody want to take something from somebody? Like, y'all gotta understand how crazy it is for all of these stories to keep popping up all over the place. I just saw somebody post about Drake kissing and filling up some 17-year-old girl on stage. I want to remind everybody that 17 is legal. 17 is legal. It's inappropriate, but it's legal, okay? And I just, it's exhausting, y'all. It's just fucking exhausting to keep finding out how many of you black men love to take advantage of black women and sometimes white women in situations where you have the power because you are the celebrity. Fuck all y'all. Like, for real. Fuck all y'all. Go jack off alone, okay? That's what they got porn. You got bitches you could pay to act like they don't want to fuck you. Why do y'all continue to do this to women? Y'all ain't gonna be happy until we start cutting dicks off when y'all pull them out, okay? Slice, now what? Nobody told you to pull that thing out, okay? Nobody told you to do that, all right? Moving along, y'all. I just had to speak about that because I was taken aback. Then, Black Ink Crew, y'all. So, y'all remember on Black Ink Crew New York when Sky's son Genesis came on the show? Y'all remember that? Okay. And I remember there was a moment where I was like, I hope he's not coming on this show for his career. Because that's kind of, you know, I kind of had a glimpse of that. Like sometimes I just get feelings about stuff, and that's what had happened. And come to find out, he commenting, you know, on posts and shit, talking about the only reason he went on the show is because he wanted a check, and that Sky uses them, and Sky don't really give a fuck about them. That's why she never posts happy birthday to this, and she never really post Genesis and what he got going on, and she don't really care about them, and he just went on the show for a check. And I just feel like that is very sad that that wasn't a genuine moment. It's sad that that wasn't a genuine moment. However, the fact that Genesis got to a point where he can be calm enough to fake like he liked the bitch, that shows some growth. It may not be like growth that's gonna heal you, but it's growth that'll possibly keep your ass out of jail. So yeah. I was just like, I always felt like that though, y'all. She lied about the story with the sons too much, and I really feel like Sky got pregnant, didn't want those kids, didn't want to have those babies, and yes, as time went on, she might have slightly felt bad, but ultimately felt better because she knew she couldn't give them a good life, and she felt fine with that. I think bringing that shit up on a reality show was a way for her to have a storyline and to tap into a real emotion for her, which she probably goes back and forth. Where y'all act like people only supposed to feel one way. People go back and forth with their emotions all the time. You do it, I do it, so you have to allow people and understand where people's minds be with shit. Ultimately, I feel like Sky, I don't know if she has the capacity to love a child in the way that they need and deserve to be loved, even if they're grown. I don't think she has the capacity for that. And because of that, I'm glad she didn't get pregnant, and I hope she continues not to get pregnant, because I feel like you the type of bitch that just need to be somebody auntie. Drop them kids back off by their mama who really gonna be there and care and look after them. Let it go. You don't need to have no fucking kids, okay? Not no more. Moving along, y'all. Ellen. So a lot of comedians came out and asked Ellen to come to Kevin Hart's defense because people were acting a fool about those old ass, you know, gay comments he was making. And let's be honest, he was ribbing his friends, calling them gay, calling them the F word and all of that type of shit. But he wasn't really saying anything about gay people or to gay people, but he was making jokes that niggas make that are inappropriate. That was about 10 years ago. He apologized for it in 2009. He apologized again in 2011. And he gets this job to host the Oscars. And now everybody wants to ask for another apology. And Kevin Hart said, fuck y'all. I've already apologized. I've never done this shit again. And you want me to say something else? Fuck out of here. So he stepped down. He was on Ellen's show. Ellen came to his defense and called everybody who has something negative to say about him haters. I feel like a lot of y'all are haters. A lot of y'all don't like Kevin Hart's comedy. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? He has his moments. But at the beginning of his career, I was like all the way here for Kevin Hart. Definitely all the way here for him. But he's grandstanding enough times to be just kind of back up a little bit. And then sometimes niggas do shit that be white people funny, which ain't necessarily black people funny, depending on the type of white person we talking about. But as a whole, yeah. Okay? So that. But I feel like I've seen a whole bunch of, you know, black gay people saying Ellen doesn't speak for me and da-da-da-da-da. And I'm just kind of like, what do y'all want from Kevin? If he apologized and he hasn't done it again, what the fuck do you want? I don't understand. Y'all act like whatever he did hurt y'all personally. Like, it didn't hurt you personally. The environment of homophobia hurts you personally, you know what I'm saying? But if he hasn't changed, if he has changed the way he talks, if he has changed the way he handles people, that's all y'all can ask of somebody is to do better. But you can't like hold something against somebody no matter what they do. Like, what do you want? Like, what the fuck do you want? All right. Yes, Ellen may not necessarily speak for black gay people, but she is a gay person. And if she feels like she wants to say, hey y'all, it ain't that deep, everybody calm the fuck down, then she's entitled to say that and speak for herself and all the other lesbians that like Kevin Hart. Okay? Like, I feel like people love to be mad about these things that are technically insignificant to them in their personal lives. But shit that matter to them, like the president and all the shit that's going on there, you motherfuckers are, you know, asleep on the job. You know, the energy that could be put in places that matter is put on shit that we can't do nothing about, but everybody won't be mad about it. I think a lot of people just like being mad. I don't have the fucking energy. I'm somebody that have anger issues that get mad about shit that happen in my everyday life. I ain't got time to be getting mad about everything that happens online and in other people's houses across the country. Like, no, I need to stay clear. I ain't got time for all of that, y'all. But I think that if Kevin decides to do the Oscars, I probably will watch. If they don't have a host, I probably won't watch. I'm just being honest about how I feel about it. I don't think that Kevin is homophobic, and I think that Kevin has grown enough to know that, you know, those jokes aren't okay. What else y'all want? That's it. And also, y'all, let's talk about Usher, Genuine, and Young Joc. What the fuck is going on with these niggas, okay? First of all, let's talk about Usher. For New Year's, Beyonce had like a 20s theme party and Usher got a conch. And we was like, Usher, what's going on? What you doing, honey? Do you have an album coming out? Are you doing a movie? Why is this happening? Why do you have a conch? Do you just want our attention? Like, did you enjoy last year when we was talking about the herpes you gave to everybody, but then there was no evidence? But it's like, well, where did the story come from? Like, confusion like a motherfucker over here. We was talking about you. We're not talking about you right now, Usher. We could be talking about how over-sexualized you were at a very young age because you was exposed to sex too much by Diddy and everybody. We could be talking about that. You want us to bring that up? Put that fucking hair away. Stop playing. Stop playing with us. Genuine. Y'all love Genuine. I love Genuine. In those jeans, anything like I like it. Tell me, is there any more room? And I love his ad libs. Come on, baby. Y'all know he go, yes I am. Do no wrong. You got me so wide open. No joking, you got me right where you want me to be. Y'all, that beard. Y'all, stop doing this. Why? Look, listen to me. If you were a heartthrob in the 90s and you drank your water and took care of yourself, for the most part, Genuine looks the same. He just looks slightly older. All you have to do is be in a gym and take care of yourself, and your sexy is preserved, okay? You niggas look better when y'all get older. When y'all get that little salt and pepper in y'all beard and y'all still got them handsome faces and them nice features, and y'all be like, you know, in a gym and you ain't got no pot belly and shit like that, and we still fuck the niggas with pot belly, so don't get it twisted. But we just saying, Genuine, don't lie to us and tell us that's not natural. Your fucking beard should not be darker than the hair on your head at your age. No, nigga. No, nigga. That's not the truth. Why are you coloring your beard? That is unnecessary as the fuck. Leave that Beijing alone, or whatever the shit that y'all be using coloring y'all beards. Stop that shit, okay? Stop it, Genuine. It's unnecessary. Okay? Don't be getting mad at us because you taking away from the sexy by doing the fucking most. You taking away from the sexy, nigga. Stop it. Then this morning I wake up and Young Joc got his perm color turquoise or teal. I don't know. What the fuck? And we all know Young Joc is not gay. That nigga be trolling when he get his hair done. But that color, nigga, you got your hair colored. We're gonna look back on this like, is this the 80s? What is happening? Like, y'all, I can't take these niggas, bro. I cannot take these niggas. They do the most. They do the absolute most. Then Kevin Gates. Kevin Gates decided to get his ass online and post what bacteria vaginosis is, because women were telling him that discharge is normal. First of all, in the post, they said that it's very common that women catch bacteria vaginosis, okay? I've had it probably like one time, probably right after Katrina, and I was not sexually active, but somehow my equilibrium, my shit got thrown off during that time, and I had to go to the doctor, and you get the antibiotics, and then the shit goes away, and you back to free flowing, clear dripping like Aquafina, okay? But it happens, all right? It does not mean you're a hoe. It does not mean you've had sex. It's a pH imbalance, and it can be caused by anything. The underwear you wear, the soap you use, bacteria you may not washing your hands and touching yourself, putting a tampon, like whatever, okay? But he posted it, you know, trying to tell us about, I don't want to hear, like, no nigga with childbearing hips is going to tell me about my vagina. Shut the fuck up, okay? It is normal to have discharge. It's just when that discharge is colored or smells, that's when it's different. But discharge cleans the vagina. The vagina is self-cleaning, which is why it always has mucus in it. Just like our throats, our noses, nasal passages, the inside of our bodies have to be wet. Therefore, we form mucuses all through our body, and some of it has healthy bacteria. Sometimes that healthy bacteria can be affected and turned into bad bacteria, okay? Either way, if you got a smell, it is okay, young ladies. It happens. Go to the doctor, go to the OBGYN, get yourself checked out, wipe from front to back, and don't use all them crazy scented soaps in your vagina, because we ain't made for all of that. And for God's sakes, don't use Dial or none of them hard ass soaps that they sell at the gas station on your coochie. Don't do it. Okay? Because if your coochie done built up a resistance to that shit, oh Lord. Fuck Kevin Gates, bro. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this little Bondy Blue show. I wanted to put out something a little bit more lighthearted. There was some serious subjects, but for the most part, I hope I kept it light. I hope y'all enjoyed and kikied a little bit. I'll see y'all in the next one.